My soul namaskars to everyone. Welcome to PMC. I am your Pradeep Aniruddha. My dear friends, there is a magical and mystical place called Pyramid Valley International in Bangalore where everyone has to visit and see the serenity that is present there. Around 5,000 people can meditate at a single time. And today we have a man who is vice chairman for Pyramid Valley International who has reached an epitome in business world and also an epitome in spiritual world too. And he has been teaching how to live a quantum life to many people across the world. So he is none other than Shreans Daga. Welcome, sir.
Thank you, Pradeep. Thank you so much for inviting me. It's my pleasure to be here. Thank you.
Thank you. Sir, my first question to you.
Yeah.
What is the role of quantum physics in creating a reality of a person?
Quantum physics is just that recently it has been covered, but our Indian scriptures, Puranas or Bhagavad Gita, they all knew about quantum physics, and it's just that now we realize it. In our ancient scriptures, we say "Jaisi gati vesi mati," or what you think is what you create, right? That's how you give shape to your life.
We also have one Yad Bhavam Tat Bhavam.
Yeah, so quantum physics is nothing but what we already knew thousands of years back, and now in form of quantum physics, now the science is proving what it is proving. And quantum physics is the science of energy. See, earlier there was physics, it was Newtonian physics, and then Einstein came. So Einstein uncovered the science of energy, because everything what you see in this world is energy. What you see as matter was first energy. Before, we only used to think what we see is real, but now we know that there is something more than what we see, what meets our eyes, which is energy, and behind energy is consciousness. So now we realize that it is that consciousness which creates reality. Whatever we see in physicality today as matter was first in form of energy. First, what we see as particles was first waves, and through our consciousness, through our intention, through our attention, it collapsed those waves of possibility into matter. And that's how we came to the conclusion that we create our own reality. We create, and that's what quantum physics proves that. There are so many experiments in quantum physics.
Like Heisenberg principle of uncertainty.
Yeah, Heisenberg principle of uncertainty.
Observer effect.
The observer affects what is being observed, Then the principle of non-locality, where there was 6 experiments done. So all these experiments really prove that consciousness is supreme, and it is the observer which affects the reality. Observer affects what is being observed. Our subjective mind has an impact on the objective world.
So that's a beautiful revelation.
Right.
What the spiritualists had always been telling, maybe the science is also now proving it.
Absolutely.
So quantum physics has provided that platform.
Right.
For the convergence of science and spirituality.
Right.
And how did this thought come to you for the first time to share this wisdom to the world?
So see, when I go into spirituality and I go into meditation, lot of things, whatever I was thinking about was manifesting in my life. That was in 1997, where I met Patriji. I got into meditation. I was going through TB. I healed my TB, but that was how I started meditation. But the side effect was, I was able to manifest whatever I was wanting in my life very effortlessly, and it was happening very magically. But then, over a period of time, I was realizing that there are few things I was manifesting, but few things I was not able to manifest. Few things I was trying too hard. Few things which were really missing in my life, and I was trying too hard to manifest, but I was not able to manifest. And then I realized that if spirituality is a science, if manifestation is a science, if consciousness really creates our own reality, then why is it that few things I am able to manifest and few things I am not able to manifest? So that answer, when I did research, I got it in quantum physics. And that's how I first encountered, I attended a workshop of Ramtha, JZ Night in 2002. And that's how my interest grew into quantum physics. And then of course, I studied a lot of spiritual scientists like Ramtha, Greg Braden, Bruce Lipton, Dr. Joe Dispenza, and many other quantum physicists. And then I got the exact answer. What is that missing piece which I was unable to understand, or which I was unable to comprehend, which was missing, and why I was not able to manifest things in my life. And that answer I got through quantum physics.
Wonderful, sir. Indeed, Ramdas' teachings are also very unique.
Right.
I think you also had a role in publishing that book and getting it to the Indian audience.
Right. So I was so enthralled by Ramtha, and for a long time I treated that book as a Bible for me. And then I took the publishing rights from them to publish that book in India, and yeah, but that's still a history, you know.
That was so nice indeed. The books that we have read, the Ramtha books.
Right.
So we got it maybe through your efforts. Thank you so much for that.
No.
Thank you. Yeah. So what are the results that you have got after you have understood this science of manifestation?
See, whatever we do in our life, we do it for an emotional payoff, right? If I get a good house, I'll be happy. If I marry this girl, I'll be happy. Or if I buy a new car, I'll be happy. If I have a good health, then I'll be happy. If I go on a holiday, then I'll be happy. Everything, at the end of the day, there's an emotional payoff. Now, and if we do not get that emotional payoff, if we do not get that thing, so we determine our happiness on something outside. That is how we live our life. And if we don't get that emotional payoff, if we don't get that thing from outside, we feel disappointed. If I crave for a car, if I'm not getting a good car, or the car I want, or the house I want, then I feel disappointed. I feel unhappiness in me. So my source of happiness is external, and that's how we've been conditioned, right? Since childhood, that our whole education system, our whole economics works on that premise. Even the whole parameter economic growth means if you are consuming more, that means the country is growing. There's more on consumerism and capitalism. So that's the whole basis of our belief. If you possess more, that means you are a well-to-do person. But nobody knows whether you are happy or not. But the truth is, it is the consciousness which creates, and we can change the whole paradigm of creation. So there are two ways of creation. One is you change there's a change in the environmental situation, like I'm talking about car or house. There's a change, and that gives you that reflects your emotion, or that influences your emotion. So there's a change in condition, and then it influences your emotion. Now the quantum physics believes in there's a law of inverse proportion, law of inversibility, where you can change the whole dynamics, where you can change the emotion to change the condition inside. And that's where meditation comes in. You don't need to wait for the outside situation to change your emotion. Through meditation, you can change your emotions, because in our true essence is pure love, pure joy, pure happiness, pure abundance. The pure essence knows there's no competition, there's only cooperation. Everything is infinite. There's no lack of any resource or any scarcity. So once we tune in to our source, which is to our source energy, so we understand that our source is the ultimate resource. And once you tune into that energy, then you are happy for no reason. Then you are joyful for no reason. Then you are in love for no reason. You feel oneness with everybody. You lose the separation. There's no you and me. If I hurt you, I hurt myself. If I love you, I love myself. If I give you, I help myself. So once you experience that consciousness, then the whole dynamics of creation changes. Because what you feel about, you bring about. What quantum physics proves that our thoughts are electric and our feelings are magnetic. So our thoughts send the signal out, but it is the feelings which draw the event back. Right? So when you change your feelings within yourself, you draw the events which is matching those feelings. The universe only plays the match game. Then you magnetize those events into your life. All the cooperative components of the quantum world or the quantum universe then conspire together. They all come together to bring that event into your life, to bring that that energy, to bring that waves of possibility, to collapse those waves of possibility and turn them into matter. And that's how you see the evidence of that situation, maybe people, places, things, times and event coming into your life. So we need to change the model of reality. We need to change the model of creation. Rather than depending on changing the things outside and then affects your emotion inside, we can change the emotion to change the condition outside. Once you change your emotion inside, your condition outside naturally changes.
That's a beautiful revelation, sir. So people think that what they see is what they believe, and Patriji actually changed it and started saying that what you believe is what you see, and what you just said is through your emotions you can create the reality that you want,
Right.
rather than being at the effect of the reality and having your emotions based on the reality that you have got.
Absolutely. So we live a life of cause and effect. There's a cause outside which has an effect inside.
Correct. That's how regular people live.
Exactly. So now we can change that paradigm. We can be a causing and effect.
Okay.
When things change inside you, things change around you. Life is not happening to you. Life is happening from you.
From you.
Yeah. So whether we are conscious or unconscious, but the truth is life is happening from you. And even what we see as, oh, things happen for me and now so I am happy. But deep down, unconsciously, we are only creating it. So the truth is, anyways we are creating it consciously or unconsciously. So why not create it consciously? Why not take that full power with you? So the problem what happens is we want to think abundance, but we feel lack. We all know about positive thinking. We all have been heard about think positive, think positive, think positive. And everybody practices positive thinking. That's what I was doing. When I was not able to manifest, I realized what was the gap. I was thinking positive, but I was feeling negative. I was thinking abundance, but I was feeling lack. Say if I want a good health, I was thinking about good health, but I was focused on my illness. I was feeling broken. If I want a great relationship, I was thinking about great relationship, but I was feeling hurt or resentment or anger towards that person. So how do you? So the quantum science says is your feelings are equal to prayer. What you're feeling is what you feel about, you bring about. So the gap was between my thoughts and my emotions. So if you want to manifest whatever you want in your life, you have to match your thoughts with those corresponding elevated emotions. And when you match your thoughts with those elevated emotions, then you draw that event into your life. So it's like your thoughts are like an intention, showing an intention. But it is that emotions, emotion, energy in motion, it is that emotion which gives life to that thought. So your thoughts are like a car, but your thought is like a driver, but your emotion is like a car. So even the thoughts can only travel on the frequency of emotions. Otherwise your thought doesn't go far, it just collapses. Because what gives motion to your thoughts is your emotion. And that is when the imaginal acts become facts. So the quantum law is, can you teach your body emotionally what your future is going to feel like before it's made manifest? So you don't wait for the outside condition to change. You already see the change condition as if it's already happening now and feel it before it is manifested as if it's already manifested. So contemplate yourself living in the condition that you want to produce before it is produced. And when you live in that condition as if it's already produced, then you will actually change the reality. So that's what the law of reversibility is. When we see matter, it all came from energy, right? It all came from energy. So now if we already believe that the matter exists, because it is there in the energy form, so energy will actually turn into matter. We don't need to see matter and then change our emotion. We need to feel that, we already need to feel it that matters already exist, or any those people, places, situation, time, events, whatever, or a relationship, everything that already exists, and then it will come into fruition. Our problem is most of the time we are so focused on what's missing in our life. So like worry is a prayer for manifesting what you do not want in your life. Because when you're worrying, you're speculating the worst outcome. Right? By speculating the worst outcome, by feeling the worst outcome, you're in a state of anxiety. By feeling the worst outcome, you're increasing the probability of that happening in your life. So as a human being, we've been given a gift of imagination, which is only unique to us as human beings. So anxiety is the worst use of imagination, and creativity is the best use of imagination. So why not use imagination for things we want to create in our life? So the whole idea is to focus on the solution, not on the problem. So change your attention, withdraw your attention from what you do not want in your life. Most of the time, suppose I don't have a good relationship with you. Even though I'm not expressing with you, but my inner conversation is going on. This guy is like this guy is like this. If I meet him, I'll ignore him. This is the way he did this to me. That inner resentment, inner talk, inner emotions, it's all going on non-stop. Even though we carry a facade, so many times we meet a person, we'll say, oh, so nice to meet you. But now inside I am saying, he's a jerk, he's stupid, he's idiot. Right? So whatever is my inner conversation, my inner talk. Now with that projection, with that projection of with that inner projection, actually I'll evoke the similar response from that person. That is where the observer affects what is being observed. And not only with that person, if I'm carrying that emotion in my heart, I will see the evidence of that from everybody in my life. I'll draw more of those people into my life. People may change, personalities may change. If I don't get along with one girl, I may change my girlfriend. But then I'll see the evidence in another girl, in another relationship. I may not be happy in Bombay, I may move to Delhi, but then I'll create the same environment in Delhi.
The same thing gets repeated.
The same thing, we repeat what we don't repair. So, bottom line is, the truth is, we all are in this world, we all actually face challenges in our life. So what we need to do is, with the help of meditation, with the help of consciousness, with the help of awareness, with the help of being aware of your subconscious thoughts, belief systems, patterns, we need to be aware that is this emotion aligned with my future vision, or is it a memory of the past? So it's our choice. Either we can be a host to our future, or we can be a hostage to our past.
Beautiful, sir. And you are making some really powerful statements. So either we can be a host to our future, or we can be a hostage to our past. That's
Right.
a beautiful statement from you. Another beautiful statement was anxiety is the worst use of imagination and creativity is the best use of imagination.
Right.
These are some very power statements that people can connect with.
Right.
So out of all the infinite possibilities that lie in front of us,
Right.
so we need to choose with creativity
Right.
and with the vision of the future
Right.
what we exactly want,
Right.
rather than choosing from what we do not want. So that's what you say.
Absolutely.
Okay.
But you have to match it with those elevated emotions.
Or we also need to match our elevated emotions.
Because it is the emotion which gives life to that.
Okay.
So it's like, whatever thoughts we have, whatever ideas we have, you impress on your subconscious mind through the means of your feelings. And the only way you can impress on your subconscious mind is through the means of your feeling. And whatever is being impressed on your subconscious mind will be expressed in our life. Right? So it is very important to what you are impressing on your subconscious mind. So unless also you say a word. So suppose few old friends meet. and you talk in abusive language, but you don't mean it, right? It's fun. This is your way of conversation. This is how childhood you have grown up, and it's fun. This is more about how we connect to each other. So that does not make that abusive language, that MCBC language, a taboo, or oh, how can I talk like this? But suppose I am abusing somebody with those emotions,
with anger,
hatred,
yeah.
and with that, then so it's not about the act. It's about the emotion behind the act.
It's not even about the words. It's about how you're feeling.
It's about feeling. So feeling is the key. That's why I'm saying that feelings are equal to prayer. Whatever your feeling is, that means this is what you're praying for. What you feel about, you bring about in your life.
Beautiful, sir. Sir, you told about elevated emotions. One has to be in elevated emotions. And how to achieve this brain and heart coherence? Like how to match these thoughts and feelings together to bring about the reality that we want.
Right.
How to practically get into that matching vibration.
So nice question. So that's where meditation plays a very important role. Meditation and creative visualization. So what do you do in meditation? When you observe your breath, when you do Ana-Pana-Sati meditation, you can also call it brain coherence. Once you observe your breath, you drop your identity. Your mind becomes empty. When your mind becomes empty, you drop your identity. You're no more Pradeep. You're no more Shreans. You drop your identity. You drop your personality self. And then you go into the alpha state, theta state. You go into a subconscious state, right? So once you drop your identity, you're no more obsessed by a current situation. Because now you're no more that person, right? You're no more obsessed by, oh, I have a bank borrowing. How do I pay my bills this month? I have my wife who is always nagging at me, or I have my mother-in-law who, or my business is not doing good. Whatever is your current problem, situation in your life, you're no more obsessed by it. You're no more narrow focus. You withdraw your attention, right? Because you drop your identity. That's why meditation is a tool where you drop the identity. Once you drop your identity, now you have dropped all the resistance. So now, because you are no more obsessed with the current situation, you have withdrawn your attention from all people, places, things, time and events. So now there is no more resistance. And once you drop your resistance, you actually raise your vibration. That is your true state. Your high vibration is your true state. And now you are into your subconscious state of mind. You are no more in your conscious state, right? And that's how, because you dropped your conscious identity, that's why you went into a subconscious state. Now, your subconscious state is a reservoir, is a strong reservoir of all your past, right? So now, whatever you impress on your subconscious mind through the means of your feeling will be expressed in your life. So then you go to the second stage where you use heart coherence. Now you focus your attention on your heart and you breathe from your heart. So wherever your attention goes, your energy flows. And when you breathe from your heart, slowly you energize your heart. You awaken your heart. You open your heart. And then when you open your heart, you experience love. You experience joy. You experience happiness. You feel the gratitude. And gratitude is one of the best way to open your heart. Because when you are thankful for what you already have in your life, the universe will give you more of what you can be thankful for. So you feel the gratitude. You feel the contentment, you feel the satisfaction, you feel the appreciation for what you already have in your life. The fact that you are breathing and you are alive now is enough reason to feel appreciation, to feel the gratitude. So once you feel it, so now you're in a right vibrational state. Then third stage is you sow the intention. So now your subconscious mind is like a fertile ground. Whatever you sow in the subconscious mind, it will grow. So your subconscious mind has no judgment. Whatever you sow, if you sow cactus, cactus will grow. If you sow apple seed, apple will grow. So it has no judgment. Now whatever you want to manifest in your life, you sow it in your subconscious mind through images and emotions. Right? So images is what you sow in your subconscious mind, and that's what you broadcast into the quantum field. Right? So you saw it you see those images in your mind as if it's already happening now. You don't see that, oh, after 2 years I will be rich. Because if you're saying after 2 years, that means you are not rich now. Then you will get more of that lack. So you're seeing it as if I'm already rich. How would I feel? Suppose I want a good car. How would I feel? I already have that car. I'm driving that car. I'm feeling all those emotions. All my 5 senses are in it. And I'm driving that car. I'm so excited. I'm so exhilarated. I'm so thrilled by driving this car. So I feel those emotions. And the only way you can impress your subconscious mind is through those feelings. Right? And when you feel it, your subconscious mind now believes it to be true. And now it will do whatever it is in its power. It will conspire with the whole universe and bring all the cooperative components to bring it into fruition or to manifest it into reality for you. And that's why you match it with those elevated emotions. And then you feel so whole, you feel so complete, because everything is, you do it for emotional payoff, right? And your mind, your subconscious mind has no judgment. So subconscious mind started believing that as a reality. It started believing that it's true. And then you surrender to the higher mind, you surrender to the higher consciousness. You visualize what you want in your life. You do not visualize how it should come into your life. Suppose I want a good house. So I visualize a good house. If I need 2 crores to get that house, I don't visualize 2 crores. Money is a means to that end. Money is only what money does. So I visualize what I actually want. If I want a good house, then I visualize a good house. Maybe my father-in-law will give me a good house. So I don't really need to work hard. And that is a technology of working where we don't need to work hard. We need to work smartly. And then when you get up from that, and then you surrender, and then again end with gratitude as if you already have what you wanted in your life. Because gratitude is the ultimate state of receivership. When you feel the gratitude, it's like a handshake to the universe that you already given me. And then you get up, you act as if you already have it. So you act as if that the universe is rigged in your favor. You contemplate yourself as if that you are surrounded by the situation which you wanted to produce, as if you already have it. And that's how you move into your life. So what happens is you have changed your state of being. Most of the time we are focused on doing, right? But if you are doing from the wrong state of being, you are going to manifest what is matching from that state of being. So my idea is, why don't you change your state of being? Focus first on your state of being. When you are surrounded by challenging situations, withdraw your attention from that. Take time to meditate for 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 20 minutes. And through this meditation, through this technology, change your state of being. Once you change the state of being, then do what you want to do. Because your soul does not care what you do for your living. Nor will you care when you vacate your body. What your soul cares is your state of being while you are doing what you are doing. The journey is more important than the destination. So once you change the whole paradigm of being in the right state, being in the right emotion, then you live a life of effortless ease. Then you don't have to work hard, then you work smart. Because then you are conspiring with the whole universe is working for you. The whole cosmic forces are working for you. And then you will see more of that evidence coming into your life. Because that is your vibrational output to the universe. And whatever is your vibrational output, you will see that into your life. Because your vibration always precedes manifestation. Before anything is manifested, it was first vibration. So your vibration precedes manifestation. So don't be, most of the time, when we talk about manifestation, we get very obsessed by the physical manifestation. And my message is, don't be obsessed by physical manifestation. Be obsessed by emotional manifestation. Because the only way you can physically manifest is through emotion, first emotional manifestation. So why not focus on emotional manifestation? And for emotional manifestation, there is no competition. There is no lack. Because through the imagination, you can create whatever you want in your life. If I am sitting in Bombay, in the moment I can be in New York and having a food in a restaurant in New York. So because your imagination transcends time and space. For imagination, it is beyond time and space. Our physical body, we have time and space. Like Einstein said, time and space are the modes in which are not the modes in which we live, but in the modes in which we think. So this is the beauty, this is the faculty only human beings have. So you can use your imagination to your advantage of what you want in your life and feel it. And your mind, and the beauty is your mind does not know the difference whether you are imagining the event or it is actually happening in your life. So like when you go for a movie, you see some sad event, some sad scenes in the movie, you actually start crying, right? Your body just reacts. Your body does not know whether it is just a movie or it is actually happening in your life. So that way you can actually fool it. You can fool your body to feel it, to imagine it as if it's already happening, and the body actually starts believing it. When the body believes it, it will sponsor the corresponding emotion, and that is the technology of manifestation. The moment you can sponsor that emotion to match your intention, to match your visualization, to match your imagination, your job is done.
Then the manifestation happens.
Then the manifestation will follow.
Yeah.
So everything is a miracle until it becomes a technology, right? Earlier, before we could fly, flying was a miracle. How could a human being be in the air? Before there was a mobile phone, how could we talk with each other without any wire connected, without wireless? Wirelessly, how can we talk? Now it's a technology. We don't even think. We think it's a part. It's a part of life. So again, manifestation is a technology. If we can change this paradigm and focus on your state of being, and focus on your feelings and transcend your feelings, so and adopt this technology of manifestation, then it's normal. You can manifest anything in your life.
You have really simplified the sense of manifestation, sir. It is such an awesome explanation that you have given today. Thank you so much for that. And right now, I want to ask you, Pyramid Valley International is such a beautiful, magnificent, wonderful, awesome place. Maybe, I'm running short of adjectives to describe it. It is such a serene and good place. So what was your role in bringing Pyramid Valley International to this stage?
I feel I don't have any role. Honestly, I feel I don't have any role. When Patri sir showed that land really inspired me. Patri sir's vision inspired me. And when I saw that land, that same night I had a vision that we are building the Asia's largest pyramid here. And it will not be a pyramid, it will be a monument. If somebody comes to India to watch Taj Mahal, the vision is they should come to India to visit Pyramid Valley. So that was that vision, and that vision was so alive in my mind that I felt it that it's already there. I never felt it is going to happen. I always felt it that it's already there. And every time you go back, I live in Bombay, that place was Bangalore. I would go back to Bombay, and sometimes I get caught in my three-dimensional reality. Oh, my business is not doing, my work is not doing good. How will I get money? Where will I put in money? I will fly back to Pyramid Valley, and the moment I am on that land, again it will inspire. It will keep that dream alive in my mind. And when I started doing that, I actually, and of course I found the right team of people and the trustees, and together with the whole PSS movement, we started getting donations, and then my business started doing good. Because the money is an energy, right? So the energy wants to go where it is meant to be, where it can. So if you are honest, if you are sincere, then even the money will come through you. Because I am not asking for money for me. It is my dream which is alive, and now I am doing my routine businesses. But the universe knows that if I give this person money, then Pyramid Valley, he will put that money in Pyramid Valley. And so a lot of times I started making abnormal gains in my business. I know it was not my hard work. And I thought of 1 crore, I started getting 5 crores. I made 5 crores in that deal. And I am wondering how this is happening. But the more I felt it, the more I gained that kind of profits, I realized, I felt more responsibility. I realized that this is not my money. I am only the custodian of this wealth, and this is to be channeled for the Pyramid Valley. And it is the Pyramid Valley, it is that pyramid which manifested this wealth for its own. So honestly, for its own purpose, through me, I was only the medium. So I don't really felt that I made any role. It was its own destiny of the pyramid and the Pyramid Valley to come, and Patri sir's energy and his vision.
I see your humbleness in this, and also maybe it is truth. Sir, you've been associated with Patriji for so many years.
Right.
How has been your experience with Brahmarshi Pitamaha Patriji, who is the founder for Worldwide Pyramid Spiritual Societies movement, and has taken an aim to make every person in the world as a meditator and a vegetarian?
So see, the beauty of Patri sir, which I find is, he walked the talk. First thing, he's teaching the highest truth. There is no nonsense. There is no if and buts. Truth is truth. There are no different shades of truth. For him, truth is truth.
He tells it straight.
It tells it straightforward. He doesn't keep any facade. Whether you like it or you don't like it. Whether you're a poor or a pauper or a prime minister. For him, the truth is same for everybody. And not only with Patri sir, I've been associated with so many spiritual masters. But sometimes when I got too close to other spiritual masters, somewhere I got disillusioned. And with Patri sir, the more I got close to him, the more I fall in love with him. Because of his simplicity. Because of his being such an extraordinary master, he displays so much of ordinariness. So I believe that being ordinary is extraordinary. Simplicity is the ultimate sophistication. There are so many masters who create so much of facade and they behave so sophisticated, talk so sophisticated, but I feel that this simplicity is the ultimate sophistication, and that's the beauty of him, So and then the whole movement is not about him. He never made it about him. So many masters, you go and it is all about him, them one person. But here, he gives us the freedom to be what you are. There's no dependency on that master, right? He gives you the freedom to be your own master. There's no student-disciple, there's no guru-disciple relationship. It's a student-teacher relationship. There's no begging or there's no touching your feet and taking blessings. There is that you create your own reality. Take back the power to yourself. So even though we respect him, we love him, but we are not dependent on him for our spiritual growth, right? And he gives us so many books. He will give us so many guidance. He tells us that you must invite this master, like how we started Global Festival of Spiritual Scientists. So he said we have to learn from everybody. Every flower has its own fragrance. Every master has his own way of expression. It may be same truth, but they may express in a different way. So we have to learn from everybody. So that kind of freedom it's unique that he has given us that freedom. And that's why the movement, we have seen so many masters. We have seen so many masters evolving on their own, in their own right. Right? So that is where I find the beauty of Sir.
Sir, wonderful, sir. And from yesterday, 2 o'clock onwards, you have been with Patriji, and most of today also you are with Patriji. How do you feel this experience for this?
It's very overwhelming. It's very exhilarating, It's like feeding your soul. And with every time we speak to him, he comes up with new knowledge, new guidance, new awareness. So, and sometimes even with just his presence, sitting next to him and meditating, or when he's taking his class, just sitting in the presence, you feel so exhilarated, so overwhelmed. And every time I go from him, I go and meet him and then go back to my life, I feel so humbled. I take the quality of humility from him. A little bit knowledge, little bit book we read, we feel so empowered. And sometimes we develop the spiritual arrogance, right? Because clarity gives power, spirituality gives power. And we develop that little arrogance, we develop judgments around people. But when I meet him, he judges nobody. He judges nobody. For him, a cook cooking with love is the highest form of spirituality. So that is his beauty. And so when every time I meet him, I feel so, I take that virtue of being ordinary is extraordinary. Simplicity is the ultimate sophistication. Humility is true power. So these are the virtues which again imbibe in me, and I carry that in my day-to-day life.
That's so nice to hear, sir. And on the eve of 30-year celebration of Pyramid Spiritual Society's movement this year, so what is your message to the world?
So my message is, friends, meditation is an awesome tool. It is a great tool for changing your life, transforming your life, for changing the world around you, and for manifestation, for creating what you want to create in your life. So, and it's such a simple, easy tool, and nobody has brought in as simple as Brahmarshi Patriji. Just simple technique of observing your breath, being with your breath, can transform your life. And I see, I'm not saying from the theoretical understanding. I'm saying it from my own transformation, from a whole practical, from my practical experience. So I think this is the best gift you can give to yourself and to others. So please embrace meditation and change yourself. And when you change yourself, you change the world. When you change the way you look at things, the things you look at change.
Wonderful, sir. Thank you so much, Shreans Daga, sir, for being with us and sharing your thoughts today. Thank you. Thank you. So, my dear friends, we have seen the thoughts of Shreans Daga, sir, today. And let's all embrace meditation more and more. And let's also know the science of manifestation through an understanding of quantum physics and manifest the reality that we always intended to. And your Pradeep Aniruddha signing off for today. Thank you so much.